Update on the pasture-born, pasture-raised turkey situation. I haven't been doing a lot of recording to these guys here lately, so I thought I'd just maybe plug in a longer form video. And sorry about that camera work. I just want to show you the subjects that we're talking about instead of just pointing at the ground. So the babies are not looking so much like babies anymore. They've got their red and white feathers, their heritage bourbon red turkeys. And they have been just free ranging, man. The last paddock we had them set up on, I thought they were pretty locked down there. But as it turns out, there was a spot under the fence they could slip through, and I just kind of let them for a couple more weeks while Mom was hatching out, or sitting on some eggs. But that paddock was getting pretty beat up, so I decided it was time to move them on to another one and keep this train rolling. Oh, it's hot out here. Look at Tom panting. Their water's just right down there, so he can get some water. So yeah, we've got them on this smaller paddock now, much smaller, easier to get tightened down, and it is electrified. I've had the fence off most days so that the turkeys could come and go as they please. They've been coming and eating in here with Tom and Hen, but roosting in oak trees outside the paddock, so I've had a little scarecrow set up. Maybe I'll show you that if I remember. But now we've got them pretty well secure in here. The fence is hot, so we're starting to try to do some fence training now, and I'm going to go back, try to put in text how many weeks old these birds are. Sometimes I know, right now I don't. I gotta look again. But yeah, hopefully we're gonna get fence trained, because it will be getting close to harvest time sooner than later, and I don't want to be running turkeys down. Hello. I don't want to be running turkeys down when it's harvest day. I think it's time to just, for these guys to graduate into moving in a paddock, and still trying to decide if they go to fly out, how I'm going to proceed with that, if I'm going to clip wings, or I'd love to make it to the end of this having not clipped anybody's wings. We're trying to grow the wildest domestic turkey possible, the wilder turkey. And it's just, man, clipping wings would kind of, to me, tarnish that a bit. So we're going to try not to clip wings. Hopefully they will find a sufficient tree to roost in this paddock. I mean, they got a few to choose from: sweet gum, maple, pines, all part of our silver pasture system. Mushroom log trees for the most part up here close to the power line pole, that are topped so that they don't grow into the power line pole. Side note, each are topped to get about 2 logs out of and keep them pollarded like that. Oh, let's see, was there anything else I needed to bring y'all up to speed on? If there is, I will record another little segment, but yeah, everybody's doing good. Not so baby turkeys anymore. One hen is going to stay with us for breeding stock, and 3 of them are going to go somewhere else, whether that be the freezer or to someone else's house, farm, yard, to keep these genetics flowing, because these have been some special birds to raise. They get after it. They don't eat a lot of feed. They do a lot of their own foraging. They've got great instinct, and then some. They're like, not an improved wild bird by any means, but a hardier domestic stock that's easier to handle than a wild bird. These are awesome, awesome turkeys. One of our favorites. One of our favorite animals we're raising this year. I think we'll be doing this for many years to come. Still working out the kinks on some stuff, but we're happy. Oh, I did remember one more thing I wanted to add in before I just make another video. Let's keep this one nice and long, shall we? Hen, I don't know if I can get to her. I think she's back on the nest. Pardon all the back and forth, by the way. We're in scrub land. I don't know if you can see hen anyway, but hen, she only has 3 eggs left. She sat on 20. And I just recorded some video of a snake that was in there that almost ate one, but I caught it in time. But that one snake didn't eat that many eggs. I think we had a rat or something get in here, so like I said, working out the kinks, that's what reminded me of it. Gonna have to get peanut butter water bucket traps out, and I guess I'll show you that next time, although it'll probably be next year. I can't imagine she's gonna try to do this again. I was surprised we got a second clutch of eggs laid that she tried to sit on. She's an awesome bird, and those prolific genetics are within these hens as well, so we want to keep one hen. And anybody else who's interested in this concept of pasture-born, pasture-raised birds trying to create a wilder turkey to make life easier on homesteaders and farmers, we got the genetics, or at least good genetics that you can take and you can make better on your own piece of farm ground. And I believe I'll call it good there. It's very hot today. This was a pretty heavy lift getting this paddock set up, but this is the time I had to do it. Thank you guys for following along and listening to all this rambling. I'll leave you with that. I believe that's a tom there. He's already checking out the roosting situation. This is probably not the place to do it, man. There's some more open trees on the other side. All right, take care, y'all. Thanks for following along.